Hello again, everyone. We're finally back to some CrossCode. Now it's been a little while. I've had a pretty distracted schedule the last week or so. So excited to get back to this game because I miss it. It's been a lot of fun re-exploring it. And oh no, my goose. He doesn't know how to go down the stairs. My poor little guy. Can you go this way? Or are you just stuck in general? Okay, well we're off to a rough start, but we're gonna be picking this game up again and hopefully get back to it on Thursday as well before some more Stardew on Saturday. Part of the problem just with last week was kind of just the days that I've set for myself as Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday ended up being kind of the busiest days I had last week. So I think this week will be a little bit better off. Might have to move Thursday stream to Friday just due to the American Thanksgiving holiday that I will be observing, although I don't know if that'll take my whole day or not. But in the meantime, we're going to make our way to... ooh, wait, can I... So, as a bit of a refresher, we kind of finished up like the main dungeon-based... Oops. Apparently I still can't use these. Hang on a second. I need to go to Cross Central. How do I... What? Well, don't mind me. Join the others to explore Rhombus Square or search the North Staff. Yeah, so we finished kind of the main dungeon-based part of the game in Sapphire Ridge in our last playthrough. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of cool exploration, but also kind of knocked out the story all in one go. Super efficient little episode we did last time, but there's a chest over here too. Is there a way that I can get that? I bet there is. I'll quickly snag something. But so the story kind of takes I don't want to say a turn, but it gives us some options here. And we can either go explore the area north of Sapphire Ridge, which I accidentally stepped into last time, even though I didn't entirely want to, because that's kind of where the beginning of the real end game starts. And if you don't do things properly, you will get the depressing ending. Is the cargo ship Rhombus Square, Rookie Harbor, Sapphire? Okay, maybe I do need to go here. Maybe I need to go down. Ah, here we are. So now that I'm a cool endgame player, I get to go to this special area called Cross Central, which is like this big hub of all kinds of cool stuff. Oh, here we go. It's like, how do I navigate this? Yeah, so some attentive viewers might recall... Oh, I get to choose? This is new. Shopping district. Well, I guess we'll start here. There was a stat in the extremely involved stat menu that I looked at earlier. I think that was like either our first or second episode of this game that said number of self-destructs by highway. Well, this is why that exists. You can get here. I'll just get smacked by a car. There we go. So that is our first of what will be many self-destructs by highway. Yeah, it is Frogger. Yes, it is very Frogger-esque. The cool thing about this, though, is that unlike Frogger, you can, if you're not terrible at it like I am, you can actually get on top of the cars, and they will take you places. Where exactly they take you, I don't always remember. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to... Yeah, there is something you can get by doing this, I'm pretty sure. If I wasn't so bad at it, come on. Okay, so it's 1, 2. I swear this gets me somewhere. Evidently not. Okay, there are points in the platforming where that will matter. But critically, I think I have to find my friends here. Can I just get over that? Pretty sure you can. Oh, well. Right, I swear you can just jump on top of that. Yeah. Maybe not. Huh? Yeah, here we go. So that's how I get that. But there's ooh, moonstone. Nice. Those are not one of one items, so we will be able to get more of those eventually. Missing a pass, what? So there's actually something I need to do that's really critical to the main story, and I'm trying to see, there's a person I need to find. A person that was mentioned a very long time ago in some of the kind of like passing dialogue of this game. And he's on top of one of the buildings, kind of looking down. He's having a conversation with someone, and I need to go find him. Seems I'm in the wrong area. This is actually a pretty big area, all things considered. So it looks like I actually need to go up first. And I think there are actually like tiers to this area too, of like you won't be able to access certain things until after you've finished. It's not up there. Finished some of the late game stuff. See if I can do cars properly. Yay. You have anything to say to me? No. Okay. Kind of trying to like keep my eyes on the top structures here. I'll know him when I see him. Oh, I was already here, wasn't I? Yeah, okay, so I need to go over to the right. So we'll keep working that way. Okay, then. Wait, what? Oh, it's because I was cool with the cars. Now I'm going to have to do it again. There we go. Let's go over here. See if we can't find a little bit more. What caused this bridge to collapse? It's a valid question. See, I want to say it's this building. I thought he was supposed to be on top of that building, but there is like a fair degree of like puzzling to be had in this area. Some of the most annoyingly complicated puzzles are in this area. Okay, it looks like I can go up from here as well. I might have jumped to the wrong part of the map, I think. I think I did. Come on. Oh, I definitely did. Dang it. Okay. How am I supposed to go up, though? That's my question. Wait, can I go in that? Nope. So I did manage to at least get up here. I think... Wait, can I get on top of these? I thought I could. I thought that was how you were supposed to bypass that particular mechanic. I think it is possible to get over the top of that, but... Farther up from here? No. Kind of shoehorned my exploration early, but that's okay. We'll... Oh. Please, car. Thank you. I gotta find my friends. I think that's gotta be step number one here, is I gotta figure out where my homies are at here. Okay, so that's the other entrance. Yeah, okay, I definitely skipped to the wrong part of the map. I thought I was already in that area. I can't go farther to the right there. There's like a big main central area, and I'm pretty sure that's where your friends like meet up and are like, hey, how's it going? But also, I haven't been to this area in quite some time. Meow, I'm a cat, it says. Okay. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna go back towards where I think I was supposed to be, just to see if we can't actually kickstart what the, like, interaction with my friends is supposed to be here. So, there's a couple things going on. I'll stop and showcase this really quick. There is like a battle frontier-esque thing where you can basically redo any of the fights, sometimes in very long sequences and stuff as well. And then you get like little tournament. I'm gonna skip that for now because I know how this works. I'll demonstrate it eventually, but like basically there's a long series of enemies that you can fight in a sequence, and then you get evaluated on like how much damage you take and how well you do. It's very boss rushy. It's pretty brutal. It's not usually the type of gameplay I really like because it doesn't reward you for clearing stuff as well. Yeah, and then these are like the more boss rush things, and you can do it with and without your party as well. Then I think there's also a bunch of, yeah, you can get some pretty good like base items for certain amounts of coins based off of how well you perform. They have a lot of uses later. They're kind of the access point for some of the best pieces of gear in the game. Also, where my friends at though? Yo, okay, so maybe I went the wrong way. I don't remember this area being this big either. So this is kind of an interesting space in the game where initially I think this area was only like these 3 like blocks you could go to, and then once they added the DLC, they really expanded this area out, and I'm glad they did, because I think it's one of the, like, it's very cool, it's very novel, it really like reminds you that you're playing a game within a game. So this is kind of meant to be like the big fancy hub world for everything. Just get me somewhere else now that I'm on the other side. No, it doesn't. Okay, that's disappointing. I love how many NPCs are just facing walls in this area too. Like, there's another guy up there just like staring at a tree. And this person too. I think they're supposed to be like window shopping is the idea. So I found a landmark. Whoa, that guy just took off. Yo. So I think this is where this would have dropped me otherwise. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna try and get my homies out here. Okay. That actually does not get me anywhere new though. And I still haven't seen the person that I'm really looking for. Yeah, so all these areas here are shops. You can come in and buy a bunch of stuff. Good example is this. I like this shop in particular. This is a shop that you can come to and, oh, hello. You have something for me. Basically, you can buy items using rare drops that will make all of the areas in the game more dangerous. It levels up all the enemies. Oops. Yeah, these right here. So these take all the 5 major areas in the game, 6 major areas in the game, and make all the enemies more dangerous, so that you can level up a little bit better. And it just makes some of the late game a little bit more challenging if you're looking for it. It also enables you to get some decently rare drops that you otherwise would be pretty limited in access to. There are some static ones you can get to, but for the most part they drop from having like a big bonus combat combo. That makes getting them much easier, and they are mandatory for some of the like ascended gear pieces. So I haven't done a very good job of talking about gear or displaying it, but all of these level, like these orange level pieces of gear were designed with the peak endgame in mind, because they will scale relative to your player level. I think they all start out at like level 70 or so, which is around about the time you would normally get access to them, and then following that they just keep rising to the level of your gear, so they gradually get more stats over time. Which is very, very helpful. It saves you from having to constantly be looking out for like an upgrade, which this game is actually pretty harsh on gear upgrades. Like, you do have to kind of grind for certain things if you want them relative to where you are in the story. You will have to like double back to certain areas and farm some additional trade items and things if you really want to get the good stuff. It's part of what makes the speed run for this game so interesting. Yeah, this store is closed. I am still looking for the guy that I need to find. I'm actually wondering if there's something I haven't done yet to spawn this. I have to do I might have to do a quick vibe check on the story here. I'm gonna do one other thing first. Wait, no, that is what I wanted, right? Yeah. I'm gonna check the Scholar of the First Sins quickly, because I think I either have to do the stuff in Sapphire Ridge first, or I have to encounter somebody here. Yeah, I think I have to do. I'm gonna have to do a quick Google search, because I want to make sure I do this correctly. It's a little bit obscure because of how it integrated through the DLC. Okay. Okay, I have this right, but I don't remember how to do it. So I think I had it right. But currently this is the only place I can go to. Something is not mathing out here. I know what he looks like, too. He's a pretty identifiable character. And if I remember correctly, he should be having a conversation with one of our guild members. And I want to say it actually is up here. So I think something is missing. Like, I think there's something I haven't done yet. Yeah, okay. I think I'm jumping the gun a little bit. So, we're actually gonna, after shortly having just invited them, I'm going to boot them. I think I actually do have to go all the way back to Sapphire Ridge, yeah. Cave, waterfall, is this what I was supposed to do? I think we're there. Okay. I think I have to do some of the initial things here in Sapphire Ridge before I'm able to progress the way I want to. I'm not 100% convinced of that quite yet, but I don't know what else I should do. Yeah, keep going up. Oops. Navigate our way through some things here. You know what? These guys die. Yeah, I want those. I want that EXP. I keep trying to level up here. I keep forgetting I have the level 2 throw arts too. I should be using them. They're quite fun. Visually impressive. And we're finally at the point that we get a pretty decent amount of like scaling EXP. Okay, so I think we are now in the right area. The question is, yeah, okay, I already initiated this cutscene, so we're gonna watch me. Oh no, we're not. I was gonna say we're gonna watch me struggle for a little bit here because I believe what's coming up is a memory game that is kind of. I'm gonna say kind of, but it's just entirely unfair. Yeah. Okay, so I can at least get to that cave. That's kind of cool. Oh. Oh, again. There we go. Does that give me... Do I have to do that to get the long way around? What? Huh? Why is all of this here? So confused. Alright. This is either the right way or the wrong way. Yeah, this is the wrong way. Okay. I got it. I know what I'm supposed to do. So basically what we're meant to do in this upcoming section here is... There we go. I was gonna say that's a bug. We're meant to retrace our steps from a previous interaction. We've actually been here before, but in a dream, where we had a very mild amount of control. And this is really annoying. I do not like this particular section of the game. Huh? Wait, so that kicked me out over here, but why? Why did I want that? Okay, so I came in through a different door. Basically, you have to go into these little subsections and like jump around things in a very specific, yeah. So then I have to get, yeah, so these little like palms here. Yeah, so I screwed up there. I have to go down the inside of this one. Okay, so down the... What? It's kind of buggy as well, which sucks. Yeah. I don't know if I have to start it over each time. I think I do. Okay, so we go like this. Down the inside. Around the outside. Not through that one. Okay. So I did something right. Down the inside. Around the outside. So not that way. I think I have to end up getting there. This is a very obscure form of puzzling, so... What? I thought I had it. There we go. Okay, so like that was one of them. That is a very obscure thing to me. Technically, we watched this all happen in a dream that was like a very long time ago. But I do not remember it. Okay. So the end goal is to get in between those two at the bottom. And then I jump straight into the water as well. So, no. Huh? Okay, I think, okay. So through those two. Apparently not through that one, so I think I have to do like a little loop. Nope. Huh? Oh, I was close. Okay. I think I understand. Down the outside, down the inside. Oh, I literally lost the 50-50, I think. Okay. Down the outside. Down the inside. I can't even... What? Are you kidding me? So confused. Down the outside, around the inside. Down that way. Okay. Cool. I apologize if I'm a little quiet for this. This is kind of like a process of elimination style puzzle. And my brain is not super juiced up for that today, so I might have to focus for a little bit. I think there's only 3 of these. I can't remember 100%. There might be 4. Okay, yeah, there's a different cave there. Okay. 1, right. So it looks like I think I got this one. Okay, so I had to go the long way. I think I got this one. First try. Alright. Cool. So I've now unlocked a new teleport waypoint. And we don't know where this is taking us, so we're kind of prepared for almost anything now. And as luck would have it, we're about to encounter what is my personal favorite fight in the game. I do like the Wukong treetop fight, but this one goes a little bit further. This was a very this is a cool moment for me when I stumbled upon this for the first time. And I think we're there. Like, I think as soon as I walk into this broad open space, I'm gonna get cutscene McGee'd. For really astute viewers, you might remember that this is actually the very first area we ran through in the tutorial, only we didn't look exactly the same as we do now. And we are about to figure out exactly why that is. Sergey's noting that this place seems kind of strange, like you can see pieces of almost like computer chips poking through the game's display. Something seems a little bit off to him. Here we are. And here is our old friend and self. And this is actually one of Sergey's developer friends, but this is Shizuka. As a refresher, Shizuka is who our memories are based off of. And she is not a big fan of us. She blames us for a lot of things that have happened to her. And she's not going to be super stoked to see us here. And I'm actually taking this with a fair deal of grace here. And I'm really trying to make amends here. I didn't really do anything wrong. And then just out of nowhere, she springs a PvP challenge on us, which is some wild stuff. And when you encounter this fight in the base game, it is crazy hard. I also just realized my game audio is really quiet. I'm going to rip that up just a little bit here. This fight is so fun. I don't know actually how Shizuka scales. I have a guess at how she might scale, but I wager this might be a fairly difficult fight even for me in my current state. I'll have to see. Yeah, so she automatically matches my weak element. She doesn't hit me terribly hard. Okay, she does still take the same amount of damage, so her level does not scale, and I was able to block her there. I'm going to swap to shock. Ouch. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. I'm going to swap to wave now. Actually, I probably should be in cold. Yeah, she gets really aggro with the... Ooh, she actually learned that one. Ooh, look at that. She actually has an AI avoidance pattern. And she uses Calamity Trigger because she is a smart girl. She knows that's a broken move. Yeah, so she actually wards that off, which is really interesting to see. She wards off dodge abilities, which I had not expected, to be honest. Apollo never learned that skill. He headlong rushes all of them. She also plays ranged like entirely from a distance, which I find kind of funny. Okay, but she's not ready for what I'm about to do. Either snipe is actually how you beat most of the PvP fights are pretty easy. It's interesting to me that she only runs between flame and wave. She hasn't used frost yet. Okay, come on. Oh, that didn't block. There we go. Not bad, but let me tell you, that fight without your descended gear and level is insane. And it's a little weird. She does usually use all 4 of the elements. She's meant to be, in the base game, the last PvP fight you have to do. Oh, wait, is she running this back? Hold on. This is not what I expected. Is this an Easter egg? I feel like something went wrong here. I've never actually seen this. Oh, she got me with the hard knockback. She's actually losing to pin body, though. Oh, there it is. There's cold. She actually does not... Wow, that was a lot of block that I just got up. Okay. I might have to do this twice. Interesting. Maybe... it's been a while since I've done that fight, but... maybe she always takes you to 6 rounds and just keeps going. I'm actually going to do a quick run over here. Is there a chest over here by chance? Doesn't look like it. This is like my favorite single block of terrain in this game. There's a very, very adorable scene in here. I like this imagery a lot of like the lanterns hanging in the tree, and we're gonna be coming over here shortly. First, we have to do some emotional reunion with Sergei's friends. And now we're going to kind of meet the grand architect of all of this. Person we saw in the very beginning of the game. And Satoshi seems to be aware of the fact that Sergey is probably helping us out. and Satoshi is ready. He is maxed out. He brought in all the decoy NPCs to cover our conversation. So I'm learning that I'm actually the very few, like the very first of the Avatar kind. And we're having some fun developer-y moments between the main cast here. So we're actually going to get the rundown of what the great mystery behind these three employee friends, the Nightmare at Work saga. And it's at this point that I believe we learn the proper name of our antagonist, Mr. Benedict Sidwell. Basically, he funded and believed in the project that was the Avatars that Satoshi was working on, and wanted to see it succeed, and that was kind of the image that he presented himself as. And it kept it hidden from Instatainment, the company that they worked for. And as their kind of testing and experimenting went on, they needed more space, and so that's where Vermilion Wasteland, kind of an abandoned area, took place, developed into what it is. And after some time and some toil, I was born. Ever since I was a child, I knew I wanted to generate shareholder value. Look at me. Look at me working cross-functionally with teams. But it's almost as if the creation process kind of didn't fully understand itself, and they weren't sure what to do with me Avatars once they had made me. And basically, this Sidwell guy is he's just a giant data farming operation. The bad guys of this game are data mining corporates, which I really appreciate. I think that's super funny. But the bad guy wanted to know that if the Avatars that were generated in the game could basically have their data, their harvested information about them transmitted via the Avatars in their game. And it didn't really work, and so what it evolved into was just digital torture. And the poor devs, they just wanted to make cool video game stuff, and now they realized it was far too late to go back on what they've done. And what we just learned was actually kind of morbid in that the very beginning scenes we saw at the game, Satoshi was very clearly sick. That's pretty distant, that's a bit of a callback. But what we've learned is that this is not Satoshi at all, that he actually did pass away in the early scenes of the game. and that this is actually Satoshi's avatar, and his younger sister is Shizuka is very frustrated by this situation. And he's just like the super pro max security guy. We got to change rooms and spawn new dudes in so that we don't get espionage to death. But in this room we have a cool Zen garden, so it's okay. So basically, we're having a strategy meeting. We're doing a war room here in the Zen Garden space. But we're trying to figure out what we should do. How do we deal with this? And we're realizing now that we might have a way of getting everybody out of this very complicated mess. And to do so, we have to reach the Evotar server, the big bad evil computer. But in order to do that, we're going to have to go back to someplace we kind of hoped we wouldn't have to. And Sergey was so big, or I'm sorry, not Sergey, but Satoshi was so big brain that he actually put the key to undoing this entire evil plan inside of my brain. How's that for some anime grade plot twist? Look at me wigging out down there. I am having a bad time. My pixels are all out of whack over there. I'm having an arm seizure. But that explains a lot of why I've been such a priority to the antagonist of this series, because Sidwell knows that there's things that I can do as the first Evotar, things that are uniquely to me that are a potential threat to his operation. So, what we're going to try and do now is leverage that. I think we might have to change rooms now. Yeah. We did enough relevant plot that now we must relocate. And I like that not a single person cares about the fact that there is a goose in here. Just standing on the table. Look at how, like, politely he walks, too. He just waddles in and out of the room. What a legend. And we've been sent on an awkward playdate with our AI sister, with our organic sister, I should say. In the meantime, while the guys figure out programming stuff. But I think this is so cute. Shizuka is like my favorite character in this game. I think she has an awesome piece of plot development. So now we get to go to this cute little tree and hang out together. And now we get to kick our legs over the water like a high school teen movie with a goose in the background. Aw. Look at that. And we get to have some comments about my horns. But we share a mutual hatred of a costume in game. But it's kind of cute. Like, we're getting a sense of our shared background. Yeah, and she's commenting that they were grateful that the AI version of her shares the same scar across the nose. Yeah, we're kind of getting a sense of the emotional toll that this situation has had on the people involved. It's a very finite group, and they've kind of been dealing with it for a long time. But I love that scene. I think it's really cute, and it's really important. It evens out to be really pivotal to how the DLC launches and how the game kind of ultimately concludes. But this is something to remember about that for maybe our next episode or maybe this episode. I actually don't know how fast I'm going to get to the end here of the main story. Is that name right there? Is that, bear in mind the kind of the emotional burden of the people involved here, of just kind of being asked to do these kind of dark things for a little pixel art game, and kind of cover it up because there's not much they feel they can do about it. And critically here, Satoshi asks how Gotham is holding up. Gotham is kind of the fourth musketeer, if you will, who's been oddly antagonistic towards us, but we don't know all that much about him currently. So we've learned and connected a very critical dot here that the Dragon Ball Z looking guy who kept coming after us on the boat is in fact Gotham's in-game avatar. And like the programmer he is, he's very excited about building worlds, and the idea that he could experience the world he'd built firsthand was very appealing to him, and as such, he's kind of gotten himself most entrenched in Sidwell's evil scheme here. So we're going to have to see where all of this kind of leads. And so, we've been kind of kept in the dark because we had to have a cute AI sister moment, but it seems Gotham and Satoshi have a pretty solid idea of what to do. And with that, I jump one time and leave the room, as you do. So we're going to quickly revisit a part of Sapphire Ridge, and I think I actually made a comment to this in the last episode. But if we hop over to this little spot right here, something crazy is going to happen. We're going to run into this kind of broken down part of Sapphire Ridge. And Sergei has kind of reached the foregone conclusion here of, even if everything works out, if we can make backups at the Evatars and stop all the bad stuff, what exactly happens to the Evatars once they're brought to a more proper light? So we're gonna, I think now I have reached yes, I believe what happens now is the most important thing. So I think I had my order of operations wrong. I'm supposed to go to the Scholar of the First Sense now, but my question is, when do I get to the part where the good ending becomes available? Because I still don't know if I'm there yet. So I think I'm going to log out one last time, and then I think there should be some key things that happen here that enable me to do some other stuff. But not before we have a quick flashback of Vermilion Wasteland. Trani's hitting us with a piece of information that he might not be around for a little while. He's had some personal stuff come up in his life, and he's going to have to depart from the game for a quick bit. We're going to get through some dialogue here about this is okay, so this is the key for the good ending to the game. So not only is Trani going to leave, but I had to cancel a special in-game quest I was planning to partake together with Albert. He's meeting his old friend somewhere in Rhombus Square. Albert and Lynn are dating. I did bother looking that up because I thought they were a couple, but I wasn't 100% sure they are. So her boyfriend is actually meeting someone in-game, and that is precisely who we need to talk to. Now, the question I have is, where the heck is he, though? I don't know if what I've done now unlocks new parts of the game. It might just have done that for me, I think. So he's... the guy that I was looking for earlier is now accessible. The question is, where? I think, I think he was in that area that I was at. I just kind of went about it the wrong way. Let's see if we can locate Mr. Albert and his friend. Okay, so there's some stuff going on up here. This is promising. I don't know if he's in the shopping district. That doesn't seem right. But we'll know him. Albert is the kind of purple-looking guy who, I forget what class he is, but we're going to spend some time looking for him because his friend is very important to our ongoing quest. I just don't remember where his friend is the only trouble. He's up on a patio like this, and I think I was in the right spot earlier. Okay, so there's some trucks available there. Okay, I don't see him up there. I think the, disco truck went by for a second there, too. I want to say it's in this... I'm almost positive it's in this area over here. Let's just try and run straight there. Isn't that what I did, though? I know he's on top of a building. Yeah, what the heck? So I can't go anywhere else from here. Is he just in the main area? Was I in the right, spot the whole time and then I just left? I don't think he's in, the very first area. No. I'll do a quick check through here just in case, though. Okay, so I can't go that way. Yeah, because some of this other space will unlock later with some endgame stuff with the DLC. So he's got to be available in the areas that we have access to right now. Okay. However, I have spotted a treasure chest, so I have to deal with that. Like so. Nice. A couple emeralds. Those are always seem like good things to have around. But what I really need is my buddy Albert. Where you at, dude? See, I thought he was like up here. Maybe I just didn't go down far enough, fast enough. Isn't that him like right there? So that doesn't look right. No, he's on top of a building. Okay, there's got to be something I'm doing wrong here. So that's the shopping district. Is he down in the absolute bottom? That doesn't seem right. Let's try it. I think, yeah, actually, you know what? He might be down here. I have some memory of it being like a residential building, almost. Like these little houses, I think, are meant to be like people, like executives in the game live in them, I think. Bring back fishing, it says. He's in one of these, I'm almost positive. Is it like a door that I can go in or something that I didn't realize, maybe? I thought he was in... I know eventually you find him in one of these houses once you like get the quest for him started, but I'm having a mammoth of a time figuring out where he actually is. He's like having a... Lloyd Passage. I think... Okay, I'm almost positive it is Lloyd Passage. That rings a bell. But I can't go that way. Oh, I see. I have to be higher up. Nope, I have to be higher up still. Okay, let's try over here. Down a little bit lower on this side. There he is. I found him. That's the guy I gotta talk to. Alright. Yeah, okay. Alright. Hello. So this little dude that he's with, this very geezer-esque looking individual, is going to be our saving grace here. But this dude is kind of like a graduate of Instatainment. It seems he was tangentially related to Satoshi's project. His name is Ivan. Mr. Vestorovich. He's a shareholder. See? Look at that. Live shareholder value POV. I am the shareholder value. Maybe that'll be the episode name. I'll have to change that. So what that's done... What did that want me to do? Yeah, so now we're going to go back to the Scholar of the First Sins. Or wait, First Scholar, sorry. Scholar of the First Sin is some, that's some Elden Ring. That's some Dark Souls 3 stuff. I do think it sounds more metal, though. I think we should adjust the guild name. So we're going to run upstairs. First attempt at communication has not gone well. So we finally got our point across, and we've gotten Albert's attention. So we're going to go down to the meeting room and try and transport Sergey. I like that my default like get people's attention thing is to jump once and then move. So we're dropping the bomb on Albert here. He's the first to learn the truth. And I love that they just gloss over really quickly that Sergey was just like, meet me in the real world. This dude you've never talked to before. And Albert is like, yeah, sure, let's do it. So this dude is a true gamer. He's in on it. But we have now successfully gotten the foundation of a good ending run going. Which is good, because the sad ending is really sad. And I didn't want to do that to stream. I think it's very disheartening, so... But before we can get on with things, I'm going to have to go prove that I'm going to have to go clear a CAPTCHA, basically, an in-game CAPTCHA. So now I've got to go visit Mr. Guy back in the area, and I think this time I got to go to the residential district. So we're going to animate around our way down here behind Albert. He's actually got me on pace. He's a speedy dude. And now I'm going to take a litmus test. He's going to robo-test me. So if you can't tell already, I am being tested. He's asking me questions that are strange to see if I clear the CAPTCHA. I'm taking a test. Oh boy, here we go. Ah, look at that. I passed the CAPTCHA. I am a real AI. Look at how proud I am. So I have to select 3. I do actually have to clear a simple math question here. I love that my goose is here too. Nobody acknowledges the goose. He is the all-knowing God. And he looks at me with such admiration. And he even calls me a sassy girl, because I am. That's deserved. So, we've got the stage set for our giant anime showdown with the villains. It's going to be a good time. And actually, we got plenty of time in this episode. I think we're at least going to get started with it. So now I've got to go back to the hideout, which I think I do by going like this. Oh, you got to be kidding me, dog. Wait, do I have to actually go? Is there like a teleport point for this? Yes, there is. Oh, yeah. Okay. Short-term memory, FDW. Now we're going to go talk to Satoshi one more time. And then I think we'll be ready to roll. No. I am ready. Never been more ready in my life, Satoshi. Let's get this on the road here, big dog. Let's bring in the noise-blocking NPCs. Give us the rundown. So basically, we're going to do a server crash. We're going to blow up a whole bunch of stuff. He was pissed that I bodied his dungeon. So it's game time. I'm gonna jump once and leave. It's twice. I actually didn't know that was gonna happen, but I figured it probably would. Before I log out, I want to go visit my favorite tree with my human sister. In true developer fashion, Sergey is really not that social of a person, and I appreciate that. A game made by devs for devs. Very cute. And unfortunately, tomorrow's the big day that I'm going to have to tell everybody I'm not a person, that I am an AI. But we shared a cute little moment with Sergey too, of just kind of reminiscing about our long and perilous journey towards finding his friends, and he's very appreciative, which I think is a good thing. But not before we have one last daydream. First daydream of the time it presumably we were first introduced to people. Ex-wife joke. But there's the very brief moment in time where I got my name. But we're having major dad problems. Because we're not living up to the expectations of the shareholders. Oh no. I got to 5 and I panicked. That's as far as I made it. So what we got there was kind of a recall of our background with Sidwell, the villain, supposedly. Also, shout out to that cat just sitting in a chair. Oh, my goose just came platforming into the scene. Love that. What a beautiful episode we've had so far. Lots of emotional moments, beautiful landscapes, and really awkwardly positioned geese. I can now say thanks. So now I'm calling in the cavalry. So the gang is all slowly turning up, and we're going to have our big conference. Tell everybody what's going on. And Lucas is being cheeky with us because he can. He's going to go get the rest of the goblins. Have our goblin conference, our goblin meeting, goblin gathering. And of course, doing this with Apollo means that he thinks we're going to duel. Now the peoples are all showing up. And look at that, the gang is all here. The grand meeting. Oh, look at the goose just weaving his way in there to make a presentation. Aren't we all just grass heads of different colors? Screw the metaphors. I think at some point I jump on the table, I'm pretty sure. That is an amazing frame. And Albert is just chilling like an absolute G in the corner, because he already knows what's going on. So Sergey's going to give everybody the rundown, and then we're going to see how it all goes. A damn is the right response. A shout out to Jorn, what a legend. Oh, it's Amelie that gets on top of the table. She's jumping. Oh, she's jumping with passion. And as all the players, they're like, yo, we get a free pass to just break the game. This is awesome. And Apollo, ever the virtuous, is also a big fan of justice. So he's torn in two, but ultimately he sides with justice. Oh, and they did have to get off the table. Jumping. It's so cute. I love this part of the game. I just think this is like such an adorable sequence. The happy ending is so happy, and the sad ending is so sad. It's brutal. If you really want to take like an emotional hit, you should definitely like watch part of the sad ending. But I will not be doing that to anybody on this stream. So we're going to go on a little journey here. We're going to get the whole Knights of the Round Table here. Everybody's going to go get their best gear. Because, like, this is cool, too, because it's kind of like everybody's in the end game. They're all, like, souped up. And it's, like, kind of it's fun for all the players that have been playing for a long time, like Apollo and the older guild members, because this is, like, something new to them. So before the DLC for this came out, this was actually, like, so well woven into the story. I'm not French. I do not know what that word is, but it's getting kicked. Be warned. I'm assuming that maybe we'll look it up. I'll do a lookup on that one. So it's time. I mean, I've got my goose, I've got my ninja costume, I've got level 93 and a whole lot of gear. I guess you know what we haven't done yet in this playthrough is get our obligatory level up. We could grind for a level really quickly. Yeah, let's do I want to do that right now? I think you do get a fair bit of EXP in the actual place. I don't want to stall this out too much. We'll do one run of this to kind of like bolster it a little bit, but yeah, I don't want to stall for too long. We were on a good emotional rampage, so I want to keep that energy working. I say as I immediately botch the jump. I saved the music from going out, but I didn't save the combat streak. Yeah, we're just gonna massacre some hedgehogs here. Get a little bit of EXP working. I like that it defaulted me back to normal circuit. Yep, we're just gonna collect a little bit of EXP. Ooh, a lot of little dudes went down there. Yeah, and that'll get us to about the 50% stage on the... Alright, that's enough of that. We're going to make our way back to the old dojo here and confront our destiny. And there they are. Look at how badass that is. Everybody just standing like in a formation and everything. Like I think there's so much subtle detail in this game that like makes you feel something that a lot of games just do not have the passion for it. And like, oh man, that's so cool to me. Like they could have easily just had everybody like aimlessly standing around, but like you can't enter this area without feeling like a badass. And now I lead the charge. Oh, that's so cool. I love that moment. And actually one of the sweetest parts of the game is coming up here. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to save really quickly because technically this is the point of like no return. You can't go backwards from here. There are, with regard to the DLC, there are things that will like kick in after this. Oh man, just like the scene building, the goose kind of kills it. I'm almost tempted to get rid of the goose just because I actually think some of the emotional gravity of what's coming is pretty real. Actually, you know what? I will. I'm gonna take the goose off. I know this is sacrilege to some, but I'm gonna take a second here and remove the goose and just provide a little bit of a, I guess I'm gonna call it a trigger warning. If there's anybody in chat or anybody in general that's watching or sensitive to like suicide-based content, there is actually a moment upcoming in the plot here that is pretty dark. And I don't want anybody to be caught off guard by that. So if that is the case, maybe watch this one back in the VOD if you have to. I just want to make sure that everybody's aware of that. This game is rated T, and that I believe that's the reason why. But it is a little cute pixel art game, and I don't want to diminish that because of that fact. But in the interest of that, of just getting that out there, wanted to make it known, and without any further ado, let's get into the magic of this game here, because what happens here in this next sequence I think is actually one of the cutest parts of the game, especially if you didn't kind of blow through it relatively quickly on New Game Plus like I did. This scene has so much gravity, I think. So you're basically just going to run down. And he actually hits me with some binary. But we kind of get to talk to each of our comrades here. And have a kind of a moment before we really get into the thick of it. Talk to Lynn. And she has just the most peak round determination face of all time. Albert gives us some hope for the future. The project with Mr. Ivan, our light in the darkness, as avatars. Bjorn mostly apologizes for how egregiously annoying his friend is. And he very cutely tells us not to tell Apollo anything. He was right, I have been cheating. But the problem is, so is he. The Apollo, I love that they build him to be a cheater, that he has like way more iframes and damage and all kinds of stuff, so. But I also love his character. I think he's amazing, the way that he never really lets us take it easy. He's always hard on us, but also kind of because he cares. And we finally get to share a big hug with our best friend. I'm going to take a second here, too. It really is a bummer that Tronny isn't around for all of this. Pay attention to that. Tronny is not around, and that was called out to us pretty clearly and tied to some personal details. But just remember that. Keep that on hold. And now we are all ready. So we get our closest friends as team members. And then the three veterans all go together as well, which I think is really cute. I like the idea that they've been playing the game for like years, and then that they get together just to kind of revisit it here and there. Makes me very nostalgic for old Discord server days, but also, whoa, Sky Villain, let's go. But he now spawns his villain army. I'm actually kind of curious to see if I can kill them. I believe I am capable of doing so. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to. What? Oh, I'm in the wrong element. Yeah, there we go. Man, even through block, they don't hit terribly hard. But they do provide EXP, which is huge. So I think I'm supposed to try and find avatars, question mark? I actually don't remember what I'm doing. Oh gosh. This is your last chance to prepare. I'm already there. What am I supposed to do? Not that. The music is so urgent, but I don't think there's actually anything that's on a timer right now. Let's try going down, question mark? Oh, quest hub. Okay, I gotta go to the quest hub. Gotcha. I think is up to the right. Oh, first more goon wagons. Yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and draw all of those in and do a bunch of damage. Oh, it's a Boba. So we got that guy to come over. Maybe it's just kind of like pre-populated, I don't know. Let's keep going this way. Holy friggin' lasers is right, Lucas. It's happening. First, you need to defeat the nearby Shredder unit. That's a TMNT ripoff, but that's okay. Start the fixation routine. Second, move the defeated Shredder close to it, close to the Avatar. to fixate it. Third, the fixated eVTOR needs to be hit by the laser. I'm totally doing this wrong. So I think we got that guy, but there's gotta be another. Ow, ow, leave me alone. Okay, that doesn't do a lot of damage at least. Okay, it does point. Oh, I see, it does. It actually does a fair bit of damage. Oh, do I have to? Okay, so I see. So these guys kind of just spawn like infinitely. I'm just gonna wait here for this thing to get hit. Okay, so that's how you do that. So there's another one up here somewhere. Oh gosh, I have to platform? I could try and get that treasure chest. Oh wait, there's a little dude down here. Hang on, I gotta get this guy to get hit first. Okay, so there's actually 7. Okay. So we got 4 of those down. But there's, I think, our homie. Oops. I think our homies found some more over this way. Ow. 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 That actually does quite a bit of damage. Okay, so as we get more of them done, it's like there's more that come out. There's another guy over here we gotta. Yeah, kind of a cumbersome little quest here, but. So that guy got done. Oh gosh, there's a couple dudes over here, so I gotta kill more of these. Come here. No, come here. Okay, so we got that one down. So we gotta get this guy now. So we got this guy. There's another one running around over here. Oh, I just fell in the water. Oops. Okay, so it looks like there's one more up this way. Somewhere. Right here. Okay, so I gotta get somebody on this one. And I think they're gonna. There we go. That should do it. That should be all 10 of them. I'm gonna hold out my shield just to not take any extra damage. So we've got a bunch of these NPCs. head east to join with the others. Oh, we gotta do more here, so I'm gonna work with all the other players here, I think. I want the guy with wave, please. Alright, there's one. There's another guy over here. So that guy's gonna get fixed. Ow. What's that all about? Okay, so there's one up here. So if I can find a way to get to that guy, jeez. To do some platforming. Oh. How the heck do I even get over there? Ow, ow, ow. That is a lot of damage. Okay. Oh no. You're kidding me. Wow, Jorn has some really cool looking skills. I'm just realizing he had like a big shield out there. Oh my gosh, the visual from this is driving me crazy. I know how to do this platforming. Please get me up here. That is a very, very annoying one to get. Oh, I guess there's more homies in here, huh? Wow, that's intense. About that. Can I? There we go. Okay, I think we got that guy straight away. Can't figure out where this guy actually needs to go. Oh, he's dissolved. That's where he needs to go, huh? Ah, what am I stuck on? Help. My goodness. How am I supposed to get to that guy? This is just a dead end. Okay, there's one right here. Let's go ahead and get this person. I need the regular ability here, please. Give me the laser. Please activate the laser. Okay, so we just got 5 of them. There's one over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's one right here. Not really anything I can do about that right now. Just gonna hang out right here until the laser comes down. There we go. Ouch. So there's 2 more over here. Looks like that's actually where we need to go. So there's 10 of them again, but I actually don't know how to get to them. Where on earth? Okay, here's one. Yeah, I saw you. He's running laps over here. What the? Where did that guy go? Oh, he's right here. Okay. Okay, so there's one down here, but I actually do not understand how I'm supposed to get up there. Is it like this? How do I even get you in there? Do I have to make some spawn, maybe? What? This also doesn't get me up here either. Hang on. I can't get that one over the wall. So there's got to be something else I'm missing here, like platforming wise. Yeah, because this is a dead end. I can't really do anything in here. I'm having to like puzzle amidst some of the most chaotic stuff. Okay, that one up there seems to really be a problem. And I'm gonna level with you. I do not know how to get up there. I think maybe... Oh, here we go. Did this platforming a long time ago. Okay, the good news is I actually drug one of them with me, but you have got to be joshing me. I'm waiting for some of them to spawn over here. There we go, so that I can get this one. I'm coming down here. There we go. So that's one of them taken care of. Huh? Can I not get back up there? So there's also one right here that I kind of need to... Here we go. Okay, so there's one that remains. Where are they? They're way down in the bottom left. Okay. This one was a little bit more chaotic. I'm gonna weather that right here. So down here somewhere. Oh, sure. This guy's just running laps. He should get caught in that pretty much immediately. Okay, progress. So there's a couple here that are immobile. So these guys look locked at the moment. I think I'm just supposed to be killing these right now, I think. Oh, and in enters the hero. So we get to have a true battle with our sister. But this time on our side. Which is so fucking cool. Oh, just beautiful. So that one has been freed up now. So we're gonna want to put those. Yeah. So these are nons. We're taking all the shields off of them now. So that one's free and open now. Yeah, we're gonna keep slowly freeing these guys up. These ones are interestingly all wave based. I gotta get one of them down here somewhere so I can get this guy opened up. I'm gonna stay in shock too, just cause. No, Shizuka. Here we go. We gotta get this last one. Now I just have to stand under some stuff. He's getting blasted. Yes, that was supposed to happen. So we have successfully crashed the server. He's really doing a lot to minimize the evil of what he's done. Oh, did you see that little anime spin move he busted out? And she's ready. Amelie's ready to fight. And he's basically... An unexpected hero has presented itself. Gotham has given us away. And in we go. Into the final challenge that Gotham has prepared for us. And here we are at the beginning of our dungeon, our final main game dungeon ascent. And these guys are some pretty beefy boys. They can actually take a full melee. Oh, that's because I was attacking the wrong ones. Oops. So I thought I was chewing through them a lot more easily than I was. He does love his little virus guys. These are some of the most annoying enemies. Oh, did he not virus one of them out? Oh, he did. I just didn't hit it properly. Oh, he's kiting me. There we go. He's going to hit us with some dungeon exposition. As we seek to progress. Oh, I do remember this dungeon. Ah, I see. So if you hit them with a different element. So lets me progress through that. So this is kind of an order of operations based puzzle system. There we go. So now I can get through here. Oh, I hope y'all are ready for some brain-breaking puzzling, because this is, I remember this dungeon now. It is an experience. Wait, did these go through? No. So something else has to happen here first. So I need a cold bubble to get through there. I need an ice cube to get down here. What? That won't do anything. Oh gosh, I'm not sure my brain is prepared for this. This is a lot of thinking for one day. So I can't get the bubble off of here, because these only take elements, right? Like, I can't just neutral shoot this. So that doesn't work. I feel like I need this to be an ice cube somehow, but then the question is, how do I get this to do what I want it to? Right, like if I do it like this, it doesn't do what I think it will. There's no way that I can shoot this, right? Oh. Yeah, that just dissolves that. And that just blows it out that way. What am I missing here? Because I can't get through that. What? I feel like I can't do this. What is the... Yeah, there's something I'm missing here. Because I've got to get the ice cube down here somehow, but I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. I can't move this without... What? There's something really obvious I'm missing here, I know it. Yeah, because that will only ever go there. What? Okay, I want to see what's down the other direction. I legitimately don't know how you solve that. It seems like borderline impossible to me. Yeah, so that gets me through there. That gets me through here. Which now gets me into here. Okay, so I've got to get... Why would I only want half of that down? Oh, wait. Huh? Because I've got to get one of these. Oh, that doesn't help me at all. What on earth is going on? This is some brain-melting puzzling. No, because I've got to get one of them lined up over here. Because I have to be able to get that bomb out. I think if I do that, then I can at least stop this a bit early. That's not even the right gap. Right? I don't think that's correct. No. Well, that was my question, was... No, that doesn't do it either. No, because that'll just run all the way down. What? There's got to be something to do. Why would you only want to have this open? Okay, so you can do it off the side, which is good to know. But I don't have any options here. How am I ever supposed to get that to stop in the right spot is my question. Because I've got to get one of them lined up center, but I actually don't know what I have to do that. Unless... Can I get something down the other side of that? The answer is yes, but to what point and purpose? Because I need to get something... I need to get something lined up on this. Okay, wait, I can do that. Okay. Hold up. Right, will that work? Like this, and then like this. Or no, wait, hang on. Now if I do it like that, will it work is my question. I believe that is the answer. Okay, so that should push that there, that should put that there. And that will block that off. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to blow myself up really quick. That did a lot of damage. Why was it purple? That was my question. Okay, So now I can grab this. Oh, man, the brain is going to melt. Nice. So that puts those out. Oof. Wait. Huh? There's a thing here. So that's gonna hit that. We're gonna have to do some testing here. I think I have to rotate these. My question is, how's that bomb ever supposed to get up top? Because that to me seems like it would do the trick. Oh. Okay, I think I got it. Not quite. Okay, so I'm actually gonna have to double smack that. You're kidding me. The charge shot didn't go out. I'm so glad I don't have to race Amelie through this one. This would be absolutely brain melting. There we go. Okay, I think I still have to do this one more time. Oh, wait. Can I just hit it that way? I feel like I can, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh, I didn't actually have to do all that. Okay. Got past it. Alright, so we actually finished that side of it. And I'm going to have to fight this robot that looks like it uses ice-based powers. I'm just gonna try and lower my my overload, yeah. So we're doing some puzzle-based boss solving here. There we go. There we go. Okay. So far, some decent progress made. I think what this will let me do is smack one of the little pylons here, which has not yet enabled the elevator. So that does mean that whatever puzzle we had over on the other side here is solvable, and boy have I not solved it. Oh boy. Alright, chat, are you ready for Hat Scratcher here? Yeah, I just don't know what I can do about this. I mean, clearly it's got something to do with getting that bubble to move around, but I feel like there's something I'm forgetting about how the only recourse I feel I have to action is hitting this way. Like, I don't see anything I can do that makes a difference otherwise, right? Like, maybe I can do it this way. And that just goes that way. Right, I don't think there's a way to, like, is there a way to stop it? Right, like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If I could use this to push the bubble forward, does it... Oh. Oh. So we learned something. Okay, so wow, that is a complex degree of puzzle solving. I am sorry, that is insane. Okay, so now we have the bubble where we need the bubble to be. And that will push it down here. What? Wait, what did that do? I swear that just elevated it. Okay, so maybe I had the right thing, I just didn't do it right. Okay. Jeez, dude. That was a brain bender. So I get an orb. Shout out to the orb. And we'll then push that way. But first, I gotta get that one over there. I gotta get that one over there. And then I gotta get... Huh? Okay, well, let's try it. Oh, well. Huh? Oh, I follow. Hang on. Huh? Okay, so that let the bubble move. Oh. Wow, that was complicated. Wow, was there ever a lot to figure out there? Holy. My brain. Oh, I tried to perfect block it like a cool guy. I failed miserably. I'm just gonna face tank this thing really quick. Screw your face too, I one-shot you. Easy. I wasn't putting up with that twice. Alright, cool. Progress has been made. Gotham is going to challenge us further by adding an additional floor to the escalator. But not before we have to fight some bad guys. Oh, he's got the big shield on. Oh, one of these dudes, huh? How do I damage you? Oh, like that, apparently. Cool. That wasn't so bad. Onwards we go. On the badass evil elevator of doom. Now let's see. Where are we at? Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Looks like we've got more sets of puzzles incoming. So wave time. Easy enough. So that ain't gonna get there. Looks like I've got to do this. Sure enough. There's that. Now what do I have to do? Looks like I've got to get both of these to connect at the same time. Okay, not too shabby. Like so. So we got to go. Nice. Seen worse. Seen a lot worse. Oh, yo, what the... That puts me over there. What? I don't think I can hit that thing consistently enough, right? I also don't think I can get around that quite as much as I want to. So that gets me out there. Oh, I see. I can hit it here, and then that'll get me through. Okay. Huh. So confused. So that will get me back through there. Wait, I can't get through that though. Huh? So that spins for a little while. But the question is, how do I get there? What? Yeah, because I've got to get that down somehow. Oh, wait. Did I do this backwards? Is that my issue? I think it is. I think I was maybe supposed to... Wait, what the... Wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, I don't. Okay, so that lets me out of there. Okay, got it, got it. So now I can come back over here. I can go like this. That. And push away. Like so. Make my way through all of this. Oh, I remember this puzzle. This took me so long to figure out. Yeah, I do remember this. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. So I think what happens here is that blows that up. No, so what I... So this is another example, I think, of... Okay, so that gets me up there, which is massive, mind you. Not massive enough, apparently. Okay, so that breaks that. Okay, so now I think I need to not blow this up. From downtown. Nice. This actually didn't take me that long. Great work, everybody. Ow. Sir. That's some bullshit. So I think what I want to do is knock that onto that. Just wave particle into fire particle, I think. We'll find then. Fuck. Are you kidding me? So does it make it quite far enough? I don't know if this is intended or not, but we're gonna try it. Fuck. You're kidding me. Okay, so I think what's intended to happen here is wave particle into... it can just be wave into wave, yeah. Dang it. Come on. There we go. So that gets that one taken care of. But then the question is, how on earth do you ever get it over here? Okay, I think I understand what has to happen here. Right? Because that would get it there, but what? Shit. Huh? How do you ever... Wait, what? Because you gotta get it on the both of those. Right? Am I actually trying to do that correctly? That doesn't seem right. How would you ever get it there? Yeah, because somehow you've got to get it all the way across to that. I feel like there might be an easier way to do this than what... Or the better question is, what on earth is that for? Oh, I got it. Okay. So you start this off, then you charge this up. That's how you're supposed to do it. Okay. I was like, why on earth would they give me that otherwise? So then I basically just have to do that again. And I think I'm... Oh, I didn't even need to do that, I don't think. I could just jump. Oh, sweet release. Okay, that was way faster than the last time I did this. Oh, Boss Man McGee. I need to go shock mode this time. So that... Oh. Oh, wait. This is quite annoying. What? Wait. Oh, wait. I'm overthinking this so hard, I think. Okay. I need to shock this? You're kidding me. This is such a high degree of puzzling. Why did that turn around? Because I can't get this out of here. Hang on, yeah, because I gotta push this over to where I can get it, but that doesn't make any sense. Something ain't right here. Yeah, I feel like I need to... I can't throw a ball at it from there. I need to push it, but I don't know how. This is very clearly for sending down that way to hit that one. But I'm struggling with the beginner facets of how I should have this as anything else. What is going on here? Are you kidding me? I'm just gonna one-shot this thing. Okay, well, I guess I'm not. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this one twice. Oh man, there is just a lot of brain melting puzzle hell here. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, it sucks that he interferes. Oh, it missed. That is so unbelievably unreal. Come on. Okay, wow. Oh, save me. Okay, so that's one down. Let's do the other half now. First room usually isn't too bad. Until it is. Oh, I see. Other way. You make me do it 2 more times? Okay, so those should go down now. Not so bad. Now here's where the real mayhem will ensue. Oh, save me, dude. What is going on? Okay, so what I ultimately need to do... Right? I'll bring that over there. Huh. Where's the thing I need to hit for that, though, is the real question. Okay, so if I do that, will it work? Kind of doubt it. Oh. I mean, I think we got it. What? Hang on, I gotta do some testing. Oh. Huh? What is going on? Because that one gets that, but then that does what exactly? Okay, let's try it again. Let's try it again, but screw it up. What? Oh. Okay, I follow. It makes it so that I can shoot across that. This is obnoxious. Okay. Yep. Now I can do this. Okay. Wow, what a nightmare. Okay. There's so much happening here. What is this? What in God's green earth is happening right now? Okay, so... What does it give me, is my question. What are my resources here? I have a bubble. Yeah, I have a bubble. Is that it though? I have this, which I can change the directions of. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I gotta think about this one. This is brutal. Okay. Back into the madness. So I can change the direction of this, though I don't... Okay, so I can unfreeze both of those things that way. Right, like I'm not sure there's actually anything stopping me from doing that, other than... just like being ready with this. You're kidding me. It has to be faster than that? That was sharp, dude. Oh, come on, dude. That's so frustrating. Oh. Thank goodness, that was absurd. Okay. So now does this... Huh? Can't move this? Well, that was my question, was... Well, yeah, hold on. What? Why do I want this here? So that I can push it like this? It doesn't bring the bubble with it though. Oh, I follow. Okay, so I've got to push this over, then I've got to freeze it, then I'm going to go back to shock. Wrong shock. Like so. Wait! Oh, I was one element swap away. Okay, wow, this place has a means of breaking your spirit. Holy, okay. Let's go cold, and then back to shock. Hit the same wrong one again because we're gifted. Okay, back to cold, and then it melts. Oops. Okay, we're there, we're there. Fortunately, it's a fast reset. This game is so good about knowing where you're gonna screw up. Okay, so, oh, I can't do it that way. So shock, shock, cold, shock, hit the same wrong one. Oh, wait. Is that not right? I feel like that was exactly what I was supposed to do. Right, because I just gotta hit that. Okay, it would help if I stopped shooting the wrong one of these every time. Let's push it over there. Let's freeze it. Let's hit the right one this time. Let's hit the right one this time. Let's hit the right one this time. There we go. Okay, so that now gets me over here. Oh, okay. Another boss fight. Oof. So I need wave this time. This one I should be able to one-shot. So I just have to do both of these. Oof, not fast enough by the looks of it. Unless I did something wrong there, but... Oh, it faded. Oh, shoot. The timing on that's going to be really annoying with this thing. Maybe it actually makes sense to move one of them all the way over. Yeah, so I gotta target this one a couple times to push it all the way down. So that, yeah, I'm gonna do it one more. I can, like, confidently shoot that one last. I'm gonna swap off this element to just, like, get rid of my overload for a little bit here. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't even have to, I'm making this so much harder on myself. I'm just one-shotting it. What? It must really clearly have something in place to stop you from doing that. It just couldn't work on the cold one. Excuse you. Jeez. Okay. This is really cumbersome. I did not think this was going to be this hard of a fight. I'm going to overload. Dang it. Yeah, because you spend so much elemental orb shooting at not the boss, you actually overload really quickly. I'm going to smack this thing at least once. Oh, I can't even melee it because the shield does damage. So at least get it to spawn. Okay, so this time it spawns inside of the thing, and I do have to do what I thought I was going to do. So I shoot the bottom one first. There we go. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. It's coming back to me. And that should wrap us up on floor 2 of Gotham's crazy extravaganza here. And he's going to monologue. He will monologue from now until the end of the game. Don't worry about it. That's what he does. But before I do this, I'm going to get attacked by some goblins. No goblin attack that time. Oh, no. Here's the goblin attack. Goblin attack. Ooh, I actually did that swap super clean. Nice. Okay, and then I get one of the wraiths, presumably. Yeah, I love these enemies. They have really nice visuals to them. Are you a wave-based problem? It seems like you are, yes. I love how that heals me, too. I think that's so cool. Oh, wow, I can't block that. Whoa. You've got all the elements on you. I'm just trying to power through them. There we go. I love those enemies. I think they're really cool design. Not sure why they're specifically weak to wave, though. Oh. Nightmare time. So it looks like to start with, I can only fight this guy. I have maxed out special meter for this too. So I go ahead and claim that. Then I activate the fight with this guy. I'm using the wrong ability. A classic. I don't think I can block those. I swear it's just going through it. So we're going to have to balance overload a lot in this fight. Ow. Isn't this just going to send me around in a circle, though? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting overloaded. Okay, so I can block at least part of it, but it travels through me. So we'll just sit here and get our elemental overload down, just because it's going to be a constant problem in this fight. Okay, and then we'll finish breaking that dude. So now I have to be in shock. But my question is, how do I ever damage these? Because otherwise I just keep going in a circle with this, right? Ow. There's got to be something I'm missing here. Because I can't shoot through these. Something ain't right. So I'm just gonna end up going in a circle with all these guys if I just keep. I gotta solve this, okay. Because this will spit out the fire gem. Right? Can't go through that one. But like, how do I... Oh, I see. So you can damage them when you have the shield of their kind up. Oh, okay. So I basically just did one cycle for free. I see. Gotcha. Damn it, that was also the one that I could one-shot, which is really unfortunate. I hate that you have to like stagger through the block first. I should try it without that. Okay, well at least we know what we're doing now. Yeah, it's a shame that the... Or no, the ice one I can one-shot. Okay. Not a super threatening fight, but a time-consuming one. There we are. Alright, so now this one I should be able to one-shot, which will at least partially save my time. There we go. So now I permanently get this up, which is pretty cool. Oh man. The projectiles on this guy are endless. So that should leave us with just 2 now. Which now should leave us with just another. So now we get down to just shock, where you can run in a circle, because I did this out of order. There we go. Okay. Very contrary puzzling in this dungeon. I think it's very specifically designed to kind of mess with you a little bit, but that's okay. We've passed Gotham's sort of mini-boss, this little nuisance we have here. I don't remember if we have to do more puzzling or not. Oh Lord, do we ever. Oh, who's ready for suffering the movie? Okay, so for starters, we have to freeze this. We have to freeze that. We have to shoot that. That'll drop that. So that lets it travel through there. Then it starts on that angle, that angle. We get this with shock. Wait, how do you reset that though? Because then it'll go there, to go there, to go there. I gotta do something with this that I haven't even figured out yet. Presumably it's got something to do... What? Excuse you? Oh. So that'll get that to go there. So that will drop that. Fire onto that. All the... Oh my gosh, that's annoying. Okay, around, around, around. Then we clear, then we clear, then we clear, then we clear. And that's gonna go like that. Nope. That's gonna go like that. So then it can come over here. Then it needs to hit that, that, that. Something seems wrong here. So it goes here, then it reflects. Right? Hang on, what does this hit? Oh, crud. That's obnoxious. Oh, no way. So it'll be slow. It needs to hit that, then it needs to melt that, and then it will come here, here. I have to get myself through here to step on that. Then it kicks through there to step on that. As it goes through, I just run over there, step on that. So then over, 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 and then I have to have that finished. So the thing... Is that actually correct? I think that's actually just straight up correct, right? Yeah, which will drop that and finish it. Holy... Okay, this is gonna take a bit. Just bear with me. So that will go like that. That will go like that. Not even close to fast enough. Holy smokes. Okay. I feel like there's got to be a good way to start this. Forgot to bring that back. So then that goes down there. Then I got to bring this over here. Oh, I needed to be so much faster with that. I feel like that's low-key the hardest part of this, is that little section right there. I feel like the rest of it's not too shabby. Cold. Oh, too fast. It sucks to have to do this every single time. This is kind of an annoying reset, but that's okay. Oh, rest in peace. No, it went the wrong way. Ah, why would you make that like that? That is so precise. Oh, it is. This is easily the worst part of this, is this first section. Okay, so once it does that, then you're good. Then you can bring it over there. Then you can bring it over here. Then it can go like that. Oh my gosh, there's no way through that. Oh, that was so close. Okay, I actually think that's the worst of it, though. That and remembering to reset this. Okay. Get me out of here. So then that comes over here. As soon as it hits that, we can pull it down. Okay, got that part right. I really wish that stayed active longer. Oh no, no! Those regrow so quickly. Oh. Okay, but we're remembering to reset the shock thing consistently. That's how you know we're traumatized. Okay, got that part down pretty well. I missed. I missed. Oh. Okay. Getting slowly closer. Okay. This is like actual muscle memory. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think we got that part right. I missed. When it mattered most, it missed. Oh, I was there. All I had to do was stand on that switch. Oh, that hurts. I was there. Stupid orbs. Oh. Please get me out of here. Okay. So that will come over here. I don't really have to wait over there. Yeah. No! Why did those stay unfrozen for so long? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I feel like I've got that part down. It's just a timing thing, which makes it so much more frustrating. Okay, at least we stuff... Oh, boy. So you almost just kind of have to, like, wait here, I feel like. Okay, we got that part down. No! God damn it. Oh. That is like one charged shot away from being done with that. You don't even have to stand on it. I'm getting attached to standing on the buttons. Like once it clears the gate, you don't have to stand on the button, dummy. Oh, suffering. Okay. This can be done. As soon as it hits that, you're good. Good. Okay. Now we wait. The key here is patience. There's like no reason to rush this. Please. Oh my goodness. That is insane to me. I feel like you normally get a little bit longer than that. Like the other stuff you actually have to genuinely like power through, but then you end up just sitting there waiting for those. Okay, so you legit have to like wait for this to be like right on it. Okay, we cleared that part of it. Oh, I think we did it. Oh. Exhaustion. Mental exhaustion and toil. Okay. And it looks as though that is the last of Gotham's evil deeds for us to deal with. The end floor is here. Oh. I had forgotten about that. I was not emotionally prepared to have to deal with that volume of puzzle. This I can deal with. I'll smack goblins all day. I'm just gonna power through this guy. I think I'm supposed to, if they get shielded, I think I'm supposed to like hit them with the opposite element of their shield. Let's see if we can test that here. Oh, I don't like these guys. I think I'm supposed to shock these dudes. Okay, that guy went down. You gotta hit these dudes from the back if I remember correctly, yeah. Get that dude really quick. Okay, so far so good. We might actually get our level up here very conveniently. Ooh, one of these guys, alright. Excuse you. Yeah, I think he's trying to cast a shield on this guy. I think that's supposed to be the gimmick of this fight. Oh, he actually big league shielded him. Wow. Okay. Not too shabby, and I think now we come to, perhaps, the end of it all. To meet the man himself. I don't believe there's any chests in this dungeon either, so you don't have to worry about too much there. Indeed. Here we are. And he's going to take us somewhere moderately familiar, or at least in structure familiar. We actually did the front half of this boss fight once already. Gotham does not know that we are nearly level 94, so... Can't remember what exactly I have to do to him. Okay, so he's currently in cold mode? I think I just have to slowly work on breaking him here. Yeah, there it is. I think he starts knocking off pieces of the arena now, yeah. Not too shabby. Should be able to block those. Not sure what he staggers there, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do to him. Yeah, normally when you get him isolated down to like one element. Okay, so he's missing cold at the moment. I don't know if that means I'm supposed to hit him with cold. I think that's also an attack from the above, so... I think I could face tank most of his damage. Not 100% sure on that. I wish I could block that. Oh, I should have gotten one of the bigger abilities off there. Oh, he's gonna... He has the in-game hacks. So I think I can get him with a bigger ability there if I want to. There we go. Start calling in some stuff here. Not sure what exactly he's doing to me. Okay, so he wants to wave shock me. I actually kicked him through a phase by accident because my damage is too high. Oof. Excuse you. Ow. I think I need this. Oh, did I lose the thing? I didn't break him on time? That's annoying. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long boss fight. Alright. Come on, buddy. So he's just going to keep doing this. Now he wants to go wave time, so that means I have to hit him with shock. Okay, I should be alternating off of this. Get me back to the normal, please. Yeah, I've got to spend some time. Oh, wow. The falling off the stage actually does a ton of damage here. Okay, that one's pretty easy to dodge, at least. I'm trying to get my elemental overload taken care of. I wonder if he can be stuffed with that or not. I meant to be blocking, but... I want to try the block strat. Oh my gosh, he's just so endless. There we go. Yeah, so you basically only get one health bar off him unless you time it really well. Okay, that's good to know. So he's actually staying in this. So I perfect guarded him twice there. Weird. So he can be frozen, but it actually doesn't do you any good. So now we've beaten his first phase. He's now ulting and doing something crazy. This is where the fight really starts, although I will say this is also a very cool fight. And we get to fight a giant Buddha elephant as our main story final boss. A lot of people think this is the best fight in the game. It is definitely a good fight. I personally find it a little bit stale, but I think they just made both of these fights really long in comparison, especially if you're not doing this over leveled. Should break one gauntlet. Big damage on that one. We'll try it with wave on the second one. See if it does any more. So I gotta buff myself here. So it looks like I can't really damage him in that state. So I'm getting more chunky. Ow. Should have gotten out of the way of that. Nice blocks all around. This is very hard to dodge. I'm starting to get enough damage to actually be able to get through his health. So we gotta keep doing some... Wait, what? Oh, got it. And I get more damage. Okay, now he's doing crazy people stuff. It looks like his glove is blinking to me, but I can't honestly tell. See if that actually does anything. Yeah, kinda. Okay, so we got him through a phase. That's interesting. And he's still cranking. He is getting buff. Shock time. These ones I think are better off dodge because they're from the top. Get some attack there. Ow. Ooh, ow, that does a lot of damage. Yikes. Okay, so we broke that. That should spawn some more guys. I have such a hard time attacking this boss without, like, getting off the map. Give me that, please. Okay, so I've got to go... Oh, I see. Huh? Oh, I missed it. So now I have to do a very long attack sequence. I thought I had that one figured out. I think I did, I just read it the wrong way. Ow. Ooh, he is inflicting wave status on me too, which is slightly less than ideal. Okay, so we got out of that at least. Okay, more attack being gathered. Oh god, he's doing it again. I think we just go ahead and smack that. We're starting to scratch him a little bit here. Yikes. Is he gonna do the same thing again now? Yeah, he is. Oh my god, what is this? There we go. Okay, so I have to survive this again, it looks like. Still not entirely sure, like, what's going on here. I've got Sergey giving me buffs, but... yeah, we're definitely getting enough damage in. Okay, so I think we have more than reached our amount of damage required. So once he staggers here, we should be able to Okay. We got through that phase. That took me a little bit longer than I thought. So he's doing we're playing the same game here. Got to get those. Okay, so basically we hunt down those. There we go. Okay, sweet. That one wasn't as bad. I see. So we've got to watch that number in the upper screen, because that's going to be... Yeah, so in this phase I can technically be in shock, because there's no punishment. I'm not gaining anything here. I just get better resistance. Okay, so we get some more. We're getting up to his level. Basically, we just use this to build up the break meter. Oops. Oops. Oh, he got me on that one. So we broke him on that. And we just get some more of the break meter rolling. So we're starting to hit him. We're on the same plane as he is now. I just need to break. Yeah, like, so that won't damage me. I'm probably going to have to do one more of the wave puzzles by the looks of it. I guess that one's got to go that way. There we go. So now we swap back into shack form. We just spend our time dodging this move until he gives us a chance to break again, and then we should go into the last phase. Here we go, yeah. Okay, now we go into wave. There he breaks. Yup, and now we're into the final phase. Alright, cool. I think in this part, you actually do kind of get to do a little bit of each. Like, he makes himself a pretty buff dude here. Oh man, the graphics are going crazy here. So I should be in fire right now. Yeah, but then he starts throwing out ice at the same time. Oh my gosh. Doing a terrible job of being defensive here. Ow. Ow. Those hitboxes are so big. Okay, I actually dodged that one pretty well. Ooh, we nailed it. Ouch. We'll do it in normal form. There we go. Finish out the main story game just as we started. The ultimate experience, as Gotham calls it, has just concluded. Yay! Woo is right. We have finally concluded what is the main boss of the main game. There's still plenty for us to do with CrossCode, but that is, when we bought the game initially, what would be our final experience. And Gotham is making some highly irrational decisions. He's walked out as a physical human into the game's universe, which has been discussed as comprised of virtual matter. So it is not very heavy, and a human is quite a bit heavier. And actually, as we know, I am not a very heavy person. I don't have a lot of means of stopping him. And after all that, we finally come to the end of a very long and mixed emotional road to the Evotar server, where Boss Man McGee himself is waiting for us. And I just clocked that hoe. So let this be the lesson in this episode, is that truthfully, corporations are evil. There you go. There's the hot take. And also, like, don't share your data on internet networks and stuff too. But like, hopefully, this is not a grim reality of the near dark future. Sergey being the only rational person. And yeah, so as alluded to, there is a DLC for this game, and we will see what becomes of this whole situation. The game does not end like that, on that kind of inconclusive note. There's much more for us to do, and many more secrets and stories to go on. But for the meantime, we've gotten what we need, and we're rejoining with our friends. So yeah, this game really rocked me the first time I played through it. There's an insane amount of emotion packed up in this game for a pixel art 2D 2.5D platformer shooter type deal. I can't recommend this game enough. It is beautiful on so many levels, and I've kind of breezed through it. I haven't really fully done it as much justice as I think I would like to, but we're gonna keep plowing ahead. We're gonna keep exploring, and we're gonna keep unraveling the mysteries of the playground and Crossworlds in general. So at this point in the game, traditionally, this little scene right here was kind of like the last major scene, where you kind of like returned with your friends and you did all the things you used to do. And you could still explore the game and complete everything, but there was kind of I think we're going to see that screen in just a minute here, where you had like the option of keeping your file in a non-DLC format or moving it to a DLC format. And we get a nice little recap of all of our areas with our friends that we've made along the way. I still think that's the best facial expression in the game. The disbelief expression is really good. Oh, I didn't know that I just jump in the water there. Wait. I just wanted to go swimming. He's hiding in the brush. And all the way back to Sapphire Ridge. I love his character too. He's a great comic relief character. But it really does it does a fantastic job of world building. I think the writing for the characters is just incredible. And this right here is where things pivot. So if you didn't do the quest with Ivan, you kind of go to a different scene where Sergei tells you that there's not quite a clear future for the Evotars yet, and then you have the option to go back and find the good ending, which sets you up for different things. See, now that's a high quality pun. Barbecues and steak holders. I'm telling you. Can't make this stuff up. But finally, our in-game friends come to meet our real-world friends properly. I'm going to go around hugging all the peoples now. Unhand me. I've just been virtually called a wench. And for the time being, our future is unclear. We are being sent to the ether where we may or may not return. All we can hope is that Sergei and the ongoing research and interest from Ivan take us somewhere new. And that is credits roll for the main game. Stream ran a little bit long. We pushed out to about 3.5 hours, but that's not bad. I'm glad I was able to get through that in one sitting. I didn't want to break that up for emotional purposes. I felt like that would kind of detach from the story to have to take a couple days to come back to it. But as far as the base game goes, I hope people enjoy this game. I hope somebody out there saw this and decided they should give it a try. It's a beautiful game. I'm really lucky to have stumbled upon it myself. I had a friend recommend it to me and decided to commit to playing it on the Switch. And this is now playthrough number 3. And I have not regretted coming back to this game at any point. So a big cheers to the team that did this. I would strongly recommend not only playing it, but checking out a speedrun for it. If you like speedrun content, this game has an exceptional no glitches speedrun. I think it's been featured at AGDQ twice at this point. And I'm certain it'll come back more as the community is pretty constantly working on finding new ways to improve the run. I think it's still relatively fresh. But yeah, I love pixel art games, as evidenced by the two main things I've played on this channel being Stardew Valley and this. But if there's recommendations of other games that kind of fall into categories like this or the same type of art style or story, I'd love to explore that. So other things that have like crossed my mind once I get a capture card set up are like games like Octopath Traveler. I've heard is actually a pretty good game. A little bit different style. Sea of Stars will also probably make its appearance here on this channel when the DLC comes out fairly soon. But yeah, if there's any recommendations, please let me know. I absolutely loved playing this game, and I'm gonna let the credits run in full. Just because I think it really deserves it for the effort that went into it. It's made by a relatively tight team of cool people, and I love that on this playthrough on stream I got to experience some things that were brand new to me as well. I tend to be somebody who doesn't read dialogue very closely in a game. Owlboy's right, yeah. I got to see the developer room, the hidden Easter egg, and then just a lot of the little pieces of dialogue. I think I tend to blast through that stuff in a video game really often. Like, I tend to kind of be gameplay focused and not as writing focused, so it was really fun to revisit the story with a more careful attention to detail, trying to explain it to other people, because there were lots of little things that just kind of escaped me. I did not, for instance, remember that the quest for the chasing down the rabbit is just called like find that hoppy bastard, which I think is amazing. And just all kinds of little things, the little tiny pieces of dialogue that aren't even, formal. They're just kind of like in the bottom left-hand corner. So I thank you to streaming as well, and to the people who have watched the stream for kind of giving me a chance to approach games in a slightly different way. We did manage to get our 2 achievements that we came for. We knocked out the beat Amelie in every dungeon race and beat Apollo in every fight. Those are 2 that have been on my docket for a long time. There are still a couple that I think are bugged that I may try and explore in a New Game Plus file to see if they're fixed. And if we get into the side questing and stuff during the DLC in a little bit more depth, there is one really, really nasty platforming challenge that will make me very angry. But I think it would make for good content because it showcases how difficult the game can get, even just from a mechanical standpoint, not from a combat or level standpoint. Oh, thank you for making a game for me to play. Absolute treat. Yeah, and this was a Kickstarter game. I forgot about that. It didn't go through Kickstarter. It went through Indiegogo. But God, what I would have given to have been aware of this game when it was in startup phase, because I think that would be a really cool thing to have your name on. I am one of the backers for Hollow Knight, albeit at a very low tier. But my name is buried deep in the hidden graveyard of that game, and I'm just very proud of that. I think indie games are amazing and have a capacity to do things oftentimes that AAA studios just can't, because they are trying to serve a wider audience. They're trying to reach more people, provide their goals are different basically. But indie games, when done well, I think are just 1 in a million sometimes. And I would have loved to get to this game when it was in startup, because easily makes my top 5, I think. And there was some pretty cool stuff for the Kickstarter for this game too. I think they had like a metal case for the game and a couple like exclusive art books and stuff that sell pretty expensively now. But maybe someday when I've got the expendable money, I'll try and pick some of those things up. I would also recommend checking out the Fangamer for this as well. There's some pretty cool stuff. The vinyl album looks really dope. I do actually have that in my little gaming room here. But there's some pretty cool coffee mugs. There's all kinds of stuff that's definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of the game that helps support the studio. And that's also, I guess, worth mentioning that there is a sequel to this game coming. There's actually an Easter egg to it in the DLC that we'll get to show off, but hopefully sometime next 3-4 years we'll get to see what a sequel to this game looks like. Over the moon about that. I cannot wait for that day to show up. But in the meantime, I think maybe we can skip through this here. There we go. Okay, so it actually lets it run. It doesn't just cut through it, because I think this is pretty long. There were a lot of people who supported this game. But in the meantime, I plan on finishing out the DLC and stretching out some of the side content for this game, but I do want to start thinking about what the stream does next. I think this has been an awesome starting point, but there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to explore as well. Oh, wait, hold up a second. Important detail here. We are meeting somebody that we kind of missed out on in that last little bit there. Trani is in the Vermilion Wastelands, which is rather curious. And now we get to rejoin our heroes. Table jumping ensues. So because we had the good ending there, I'm able to progress with the DLC and with the new future for Evotars. Had I not talked to Ivan, there would have been a really sad scene there where there was basically like no progress made on the front of Evotars, and we're not really sure what's going to happen, and everybody's really sad about it. But regardless of what happens, you get sent to this screen. So if you go back this way, you ponder about returning to the past. So this basically means you can go back to right before you met Satoshi and continue where you left off, basically. I am not going to do that, however. I'm going to move forward. That was there as a DLC option of basically letting you know that there was more coming. There was another path on the way, they just hadn't made it yet. And we're going to start the post-game episode. And that is honestly where we're going to end stream. I just wanted to demonstrate that and make it clear that if you at any point make that decision to go back to the past, you are not banned from getting the good ending, and you don't have to play the game again, nor are you like barred from basically anything. So that's actually what happened in my first playthrough. I didn't even know there was a good ending because I mashed through the dialogue. And then when I went to play the DLC, I actually couldn't. So it is worth noting that if you decide to play this game, you should read the dialogue, and you should go talk to Ivan so that when you get to the DLC, you're not barred from doing so. It's not usually a huge problem if you do. It's pretty quick to do that quest if you just look up how to do it. But it's worth saving yourself the time. And also, I guess I kind of skipped over it quickly. If you do miss the good ending quest, and you do finish the game, and you go back, even though you start before the final dungeon, it gives you the option to skip through all of that back to the screen where I just was, which is really nice because you don't have to do that mind-melting series of puzzles and all the other stuff beforehand if you don't want to. But if you want to, if you wanted to relive it, that's what I actually ended up doing, because I had kind of forgotten the game for about 2 years since when the DLC became available, so I kind of wanted a refresher, so it does give you the choice. Meanwhile, we're meeting somebody new, Miss Lavore. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is the bad guy. How can I share your holder value today? And here I am. And there is Sergei's in-game character, complete with Shakespearean ruffle, accompanied by Evotar Satoshi. Very cute. Very funny. Yeah, perfection is right. I lost my marbles the first time I played through this. And I still have my full vocab. So I last logged out from the Scholar of the First Sins area. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, this one I got. There we go. Where did I log out from? Oh, I logged out from the secret hideout. Whoops. There we go. And I can move. And I'm very happy to be alive again. I love how stoic Albert is too. It's